Hey guys, it's Mathel here once again, and today I'd like to share my cast on Crit Spectral Throw character. So, quite a while ago, about a year ago now, I had made and was playing cast on Crit Lightning Buzzsaw, which involved Spectral Throw, critting, and casting Arc with Ball Lightning, and maybe something else. For the most part, it was just lightning. It was a lot of lightning damage and spells being cast through Spectral Throw, and it was an okay build, but nothing I really ever considered to be too great. Just a lot of fun. This one, however, seems to be doing quite a lot better, I would dare say. The DPS is a lot higher. I'm no longer purely lightning. I am all sorts of whatever you want, really, and what I've decided and landed on is Arctic Breath, Ice Spear, and Arc. So, Arc I use for the shock and for chaining to clear up monsters, and Arctic Breath and Ice Spear do the majority of the damage, as well as giving quite a lot of defensive boosts in the form of freeze, chill, and yeah, DPS. As you can see, clear speed ends up being quite substantial, and it's a lot of fun to play and see just shit hitting the fan at all times on the screen. The way I've built the character, I have quite a lot of attack speed and crit. I'm pretty much capped on crit without trying terribly hard, and that is because I am dual wielding, so I have twin terrors. And through dual wielding, I get more spell power, crit multi, than if I would otherwise use a shield. And that's going to be kind of up to you. You could easily cap your crit without dual wielding, it seems, if you wore the right gear, like potentially a Rat's Nest or Malagaras. I don't have either of those, so I'm dual wielding. But I feel like this is definitely going to be the highest DPS setup, and even with 3.5k life, my survivability has not been anywhere near an issue. So I'm quite okay without using a shield for now. Still got quite a lot of optimization of the build to go. As you can see, I have 25% reserved mana. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with my auras and mana setup just yet. My Spectral Throw itself is free because I use two Elrion rings, and the main setup is just Spectral Throw, GMP, and Cast on Crit, which costs something like 15 mana. Maybe 18, I think. Depends on how much you've leveled your Spectral Throw. Mine's a bit leveled, so it currently costs me 2 mana with minus 16, so I guess that makes it minus 18. Point being, build itself so far, not terribly expensive. It's cost me somewhere in the vicinity of 2 exalts, maybe. I've still got quite a lot of things I think I would like to change. I will eventually have 7 frenzy charges. 4 power charges is all I need right now to cap my crit. Still got quite a bit of life to get in the form of that. Maybe some jewel sockets. This frenzy here. This frenzy here. Maybe this for projectile damage and accuracy. Maybe that for life regen. Life here. Still not entirely sure what I'm doing with the tree. Potentially charisma to fit some sort of other aura in. As far as the gear goes, I'm using a Tabula for a 6 link because with just a 5 link I don't have Ice Spear, and that's fine, but I feel like I can afford to use a 6 link with no stats for the extra skill. Otherwise it's Arctic Breath, Arc, Cast on Crit, GMP, and Spectral Throw. You're wielding 2 daggers. They are quite insane. Really high spell power, high attack speed, high crit. And they are actually a lot cheaper than they look. This one cost me 20 chaos, this one cost me 30 chaos. And as good as they are, there's quite a lot out there for this type of price if you look in the right places. Because most people value Vegan daggers over these quite substantially these days. But with my really high amount of hit, I've tried to keep above 90%. Daggers like this should still be really, really strong compared to Vegan daggers. Pair of gloves, some life, resist, and attack speed. I'll probably drop a resist and get some accuracy on it at the higher levels. Accuracy, life, and resists on a helm. Accuracy, life, crit multi on a neck. Did not cost too much. Boots. Pretty easy to fill out your resist through boot slot since I don't run at all. I only whirling blades. A tri-resist belt. Would have liked a leather belt, but whatever. And my 2 Elrond rings. They really don't do much at all right now. They're just -8s. I orged and regaled them, and they're kind of shitty. I need the int at the moment, so that's where I'm at. Still quite a bit of optimization to go. I'm going to be leveling this character over the next few days, and I'll post more of a proper guide or build once that's done. But this is just a bit of a preview, and yeah, Castle and Crit ST, pretty goddamn good. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.